my life was dedicated to community health without me even knowing it. I started taking care of my mom. She was blind. She was a woman that cared about others, and she taught me and my brother to care for others all the time, beyond ourselves. So when I had the opportunity to actually work caring for others in a healthcare setting, as well as in education, it just fit perfectly with who I am, and my passion and my purpose just came together. It's really wonderful when that happens, isn't it? Oh my goodness. I hope I changed many people's lives. I remember a woman who came to our emergency room, and she was homeless. She had left an abusive situation. She was living with someone. Emergency room called me and said they needed some place for her to go. And so I figured out a place for her to be. And from that point on, I kept checking on her to make sure she was okay. And long story short, she kind of bounced around, and domestic violence can be difficult because the perpetrator can come back and tell you things that aren't really true. But so I kept checking on her. And one day I had, she was starting to work, starting to have her life come together. I lost contact with her, just lost contact with her. And I was having one of our community meetings, and this beautiful woman came up, and she was beautifully coiffed and was one of our community partners. And she handed me a note, a thank you note. And I didn't get a chance to read it right away. Took it to my office, opened it up, and it was her. I didn't recognize her. She left me her phone number. I called her back. We had a lovely conversation, but I never really realized those small things that we do in life and how they can impact somebody, because you don't always get to see the miracles that happen when you're helping somebody. But that day I did, and I didn't even realize it was her. So for me, that was like, whew, that was a big one. That was a big one. Oh my goodness, starting out in community health is not easy. It's not easy work, because every single day you're going to encounter needs that you hadn't anticipated were there. And then the resources in order to be able to fulfill those needs might not be there. So you have to become creative, you have to be fearless, you have to be spontaneous, you have to be collaborative and communicative. You have to be really in love with helping others. If you're not, maybe find another occupation. Oh my goodness, that legacy is a big definition to legacy. It's thinking about where you've been, where you hope to go, and what do you leave behind, right? So every time I think about legacy, I think about all the shoulders that I've stood upon to be where I am today. I hope that others are standing on mine, and I hope they're letting others stand on theirs. So I hope I've mentored enough individuals so that they can be strong enough and thoughtful enough to let others stand on mine. I think my greatest legacy are my daughters and my grands. They're turning into really cool people that are letting others stand on their shoulders. And so for me, that's my greatest legacy, knowing that others are letting others stand on their shoulders, and because they stood on mine.